What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we took a live demo trade on the S&P 500 in the New York session and we took a win. So let's get straight into it. I'm calling out someone who commented on my video. Someone said to 10 pull-ups next time. I'm not sure if they saw a pull-up bar somehow, but to that I'm going to respond, heck no. But I will do another special move for you guys. Oh! What are you guys looking at, bro? Wait. It's supposed to be the. No, come on. It's okay. Woo! Okay, so let's get straight into the video now. Woo! Okay, so unfortunately, my broker has broken. Not funny. My broker has broken. So if you guys can see the chart here, it doesn't work. It's stuck like this. And trust me, I tried everything, okay? I tried to zoom in, I've tried everything. Look, all time frames don't work except the 10-second. The 10-second is the only time frame that works. So we're going to go over the trading view notes. I started by going on the higher time frame, marking out daily highs, daily lows. They don't often get swept, but I just do this as a process. Then I look at the 4-hour, pretty bullish trend, but what you notice on the 4-hour is this gap right here. Do you see that? It's because today is Monday and the last day traded was Friday. Let's scale down to the lower time frame, 1 hour. Here's the gap, you can see. And we're still in a very strong uptrend on the 1 hour. So let's mark out the sessions on the 30-minute time frame. London session open, New York session pre-market, and New York session until here. As you can see, we're still open and I still think it will go up this session, but unfortunately we got closed out of this trade already. So on the 30-minute I marked out over here London session highs, London session lows. Let's get rid of this. And then I had a bullish bias. Okay, I was targeting this gap, this huge gap, because it needs to be filled. So I entered off of this mini little break and retest of the Asian London highs. As you can see, it was respected quite well. I entered right on this candle here, this purple one here, because it filled this fair value gap and it closed respecting it. It could have invalidated it, so we did enter a bit early, but I knew we were going to go up because there's a gap, guys. Come on. So I put my stop loss just below these lows, below the low here. Honestly, I could have made it tighter. Could have just put it right here and we would have banged out some lovely profits. But we put our stop loss here, or even if we put it down here, then we would have stayed in the trade. And we probably, yeah, we would have hit take profit 1 anyways. But let's get to what we actually did, okay? I put my stop loss here below these lows. I make it a bit wider these days. And then we hit take profit 1 for just above a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Took out half of our position, and then unfortunately we got stopped out here at break even. Came all the way down to where our stop loss was. So realistically we could have put our stop loss below these lows and that would have made us safe if we were in it for the long game. But as you can see, it's already 8 p.m. by me. So I'm ready to get out of these trades by now. What did we enter on? We entered on, as you can see, there's an uptrend and a break and retest of the London highs. My bias was bullish. My entry signal was break and retest of the London highs. My entry confirmation was this fair value gap that we entered on, 5-minute fair value gap. Let me draw it for you guys in case you want to see. Here it is. This fair value gap got respected, and yes. What else? We also entered on this order block, kind of. because it's the last down movement before we switch into an uptrend, and it got retested here and here. So that's a 5-minute order block, as well as equilibrium, I'm pretty sure. From this low to these highs, yeah, we came into a retracement. Even these lows back here, I'm sure, would be equilibrium. And yeah, so it was quite a high confidence, but the highest confidence for me was this flipping gap. Not on the daily. This massive gap over the weekend, because price shot. This is where the market closed on Friday, and this is where it opened. So that means over the weekend price shot down. So we have to come and retrace it before either continuing going down or reversing and going up, continuing our bullish trend. So that was the trade. I'm just used to showing you guys on this thing, but it's glitched today, unfortunately. Oh yes, there was one other thing. This was where my take profit 2 was. It literally was, it touched it to the pip. But unfortunately, we never got it full. So either it was like 1 pip above where our take profit was 1 pip above where price went. And that's really unfortunate, because we would have hit take profit 2 and then even stop loss in profit. But unfortunately, we never got that filled. So let's just get straight into the notes. All right. So today we took a 1.37% win. We took a long. I had a bullish bias. This was a 10 out of 10 bias. Targeted the market open gap. It's not really weekly, but it's the weekendly market open gap, because shucks, I touched my mic. The mic might cut out. But there was a gap over the weekend and Monday. Today we came to fill it. So, and there was also a strong uptrend on the low time frame and high time frame. So I rated my bullish bias 10 out of 10 today. My entry signal, London highs were broken and retested. We entered a tiny bit early. We could have waited a bit longer, but this was an 8 out of 10. I mean, it respected it pretty well, as you can see over here. So that's fair enough. 8 out of 10. Not bad. Entry confirmation. 5-minute order block, bullish uptrend, retracement, equilibrium, and fair value gap. 10 out of 10. So many confluences. Such a strong bullish lower time frame willingness. That's what it showed. So I rated that 10 out of 10. Position management good. We had take profit 1, then stop loss at break even. I want to make my stop loss bigger in the future. That's for another video. 8 out of 10. Position management I could have put a little bit lower, because we almost hit take profit 2, and if we managed where our take profits were, we would have hit take profit 2. But regardless, 8 out of 10. Thought process. Okay, I had a bullish bias and I wanted to long, targeting the gap that price traded over the weekend. I entered on London highs being broken and retested. Oh, guys, by the way, these things, oh, shucks, these things aren't even plugged in. I just I just remembered. I entered on the London highs being broken and retested on the 5-minute fair value gap on the highs as my entry confidence. I didn't wait for a break of structure, because the trend was already bullish and I wanted to enter early to ensure profits. I take profit 2. The software literally hit my take profit 2, but it didn't fill me. Then we had stop loss at break even, and now it's glitched. 8 out of 10. This stuff, I don't like it. It's broken, it's glitched, it didn't give me take profit 2, it's broken. But let's get on to something more important. Usually, remember that fair value gap I showed you guys right here? It's a bit of a mini one. Let's get rid of this so you guys can see a little better. Right here, there's this fair value gap that I've just drawn in between these 2 wicks. Price retested it, and usually I wait for the candle close to be above this high, which the fair value gap is in between. So I would have ideally entered on here. However, today I had a really strong bullish bias, and I was targeting the gap. So I felt that I didn't need to actually wait for that break of structure. Plus, we already hit this order block on the 5-minute. As I showed you, this equilibrium down here, and it was just such a strong bullish uptrend on the low time frames. I felt like I didn't even need any more conflicts. So without further ado, make sure to like, subscribe. Thank you all for watching. I rated this overall trade 8 out of 10. Not bad, honestly. It's just a bummer that we never hit our take profit 2. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. So peace. Cheers.